Welcome back to Trail Tether University. Today we're going to teach you how to use the Trail Tether with something that everybody uses every single day, your keys. When we first made the Trail Tether, our very first customers and early adopters all came to us saying the same thing. Hey, the Trail Tether is really useful for a lot of stuff, but the number one thing I like it for is my keys. So we tried it out on our own keys and boy, were they right. The Trail Tether makes an amazing keychain. It can secure your keys to a backpack, a purse, a stroller handle, or if you take the Trail Tether and connect it back on itself, you have a wearable keychain bracelet. Because you can wear your keys, it makes it a great product for anybody that doesn't have pockets. For example, if you're wearing yoga pants, or if you just don't want to put your keys in your pockets, if you're just running out the door to your car or running an errand, now you can wear your keys around your wrist, slip them off in the car, dump them into the cup holder, and then when you're ready, you put them back on your wrist. And then now you don't need to stuff your keys into your pocket or stuff them deep into your purse. Now they're easily accessible. The nylon strap on the Trail Tether is made of a material that fits very comfortably around your wrist. It's the perfect length for your hand to slip easily through and for the keys to hang down without falling off. You can grab them like this, you can play with them. It's a super convenient and pretty stylish option for a keychain. One extra bonus benefit of using the Trail Tether as a keychain is that you can easily connect it to your belt loop and pockets. So most people have a key fob and then a bunch of jangly keys attached to the key fob. Now, if you're a guy and you try to stuff all of the keys in your pocket, they can get pretty enormous and it's either very uncomfortable or it just flat out won't fit in your pocket. So what I've always done my whole life is just stick the key fob in my pocket and then all the keys will dangle outside the pocket. And that works pretty good. However, the keys do fall every so often and then you risk losing them. So what the Trail Tether allows you to do is clip the carabiner to a belt loop, slip the key fob into your pocket, and then now you have a nice, secure keychain. Here, I'll show you how it works. So you take the Trail Tether and you connect the carabiner into a belt loop, and then now that's attached. That's not going anywhere. You take the key fob, you slip it into your pocket, and then now that's not going anywhere. Your keys are nice and secure. Now, a bonus benefit. Let's say you have something like gloves. I'm into photography and I like my hands to be warm when I'm hiking in the winter, but then I see a pretty picture of something out in the mountains or on the lake and I want to snap a photo. So I used to take my gloves off, stick them under my armpit, and then take pictures like that, try not to lose my gloves. Now what I can do is connect the gloves in the middle. Most gloves have a little snap like that. So then the gloves will hang. You take the gloves and then you stuff one through this loop on the Trail Tether. And then now, try to get up high enough. Now the gloves aren't gonna fall off. So now you can take pictures, you can do what you gotta do. And when you're ready to wear your gloves again, now they're ready to go. Let's say that you're pretty handy and you like to work around the house. Well, now, if you have the Trail Tether with your keys, you can do some quick fixes or some light work and have a low profile tool belt on your waist. I'll show you how it works. I have here a tape measure and a power drill. Two pretty common things that you're gonna use around the house. So I'll take off my shirt so you can see this. When you have the Trail Tether like this as a keychain, now you can take your tape measure and use the clip on the back to clip onto the Trail Tether. And then now you have a nice little strap for your tape measure. And in fact, you really don't even need to remove the tape measure from the strap for a lot of your measuring, see? So it's super convenient. I'm gonna take it off. So I'm gonna slide it off, it just comes right off like a clip. Now, let's say that you're using your power drill. So a lot of power drills will have a metal hook that you could just hang on the Trail Tether like that. Mine doesn't. But even if it doesn't have a hook, all of them have a battery pack. And what you can do is slip your drill into the trail tether, and then now this is actually going to hold the battery pack really well. This isn't going to fall out very easily, and then you can even kind of cinch it and balance it a little better. And you know, this is actually a very effective sling for your power drill. So if you're on a ladder, you're doing something that you just need a little temporary tool belt to hold your drill. Oh, had the button pressed on that one. This is a really great thing where you don't even need to do anything different. You already have it for your keys. Now you can just start using it for your tools too. Let's say you don't use tools or gloves. The trail tether is really convenient to attach to a purse strap or a bag or even a stroller handle. All you have to do is take a bag, take the trail tether, and connect the carabiner to a handle or a loop or anything on the bag, and now it can't fall off. So if you're on a boat, you're in public, you're somewhere where you're not really very familiar and you really don't want to lose your keys, this is a great way to secure them either inside or outside a pack or any object that can attach to a trail tether, which is basically everything. Attaching keys to the trail tether is very simple. What you do is you take your keys and you find one of the metal rings. You take the loop and you stick it through the metal ring, and then you slide the carabiner through, and now you have a tether on your keys. Now this is good if you need to hang your keys on something like that, or if you have maybe an overhead handle like on trucks, or if you have a stroller handle, then you can wrap the trail tether around that object and then flip it back into the loop, and then now you can hang it on a fairly thick object, or wear it as a bracelet, which is a very popular way to use a trail tether. Or you could put it around a purse strap, or if you really want, you could connect this part around the strap and then clip the keys on and off the carabiner. It's very versatile, but that's how a trail tether is used with keys. So there you have it, the most versatile wearable keychain in the world, the trail tether. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Trail Tether University. We'll see you next lesson.